Well, hey, good day, folks. Welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. That was quick. I just posted an upload a little bit ago, but then I had this breaking story I just wanted to cover because we had talked about this the other day. So, yes, welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. So excited to be with you, folks, and share the news with you. Please do smash that like, do chat in with where you're from. And, folks, I just dropped a great video on Greenland. Trump is winning on the Greenland issue. You got to go see it. The NATO chief said some things today, and if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. But I want to talk about Hunter Biden here today. This is pretty wild. So you guys remember I can't remember if that was an upload or a live stream just not too long ago because Hunter Biden was attempting to get the case dismissed. Now, what's interesting is he wanted to drop the case, and it was a case he brought against this guy. Okay. Garrett Ziegler, who did the Marco Polo report. I got a signed copy of this when it came out. I wanted to support them. Okay. But again, I can't even look at a third of this book because it's all it's Hunter and all of his escapades, his prostitutes, his underage, his all that. But then a bunch of it's his drug usage, it's his business dealings, it's all this stuff. It's all contained right here in the report of the Hunter Biden laptop. Now, so Garrett Ziegler, who did this book, Hunter Biden sued him. And then Hunter Biden said, "Oh, I'm so broke now and I can't sell any art. And so I need to now, when I did that report, obviously there's money in the Biden family. I don't think Hunter Biden's so broke that he can't afford this case. Something else is at play. He doesn't want more exposure as a result of the case. That's what's going on. But anyways, he told the judge he couldn't afford it because he couldn't sell any more of his art, and his memoir didn't sell. Of course, now that he doesn't have influence to peddle because Biden was ousted out of the White House, he can't sell his art. Okay, and I'll prove that. But he has shown up. We have found Hunter. Actually, Laura Loomer found Hunter, so I'm going to bring her report in here. Check this out. So, exclusive in an international investigation with my contacts on the ground in Cape Town, South Africa, I have captured exclusive photos of Hunter Biden this morning with his Secret Service detail, proving that he fled the country right after he was served a deposition notice in his failed laptop lawsuit on 2/28 of 25. I exclusively reported this over a week ago, and the media ignored it and doubted my claims that Hunter Biden was still getting U.S. Secret Service protection since Joe Biden is no longer in the White House as president. Okay, a couple of things on this. Okay, so I'm going to show you these pictures, but let me just, folks, I'm going to say something really controversial to my lovely audience. Until Hunter Biden is behind bars, I want him to have Secret Service protection. Okay? I actually do. Do any of you in the chat understand why I want Hunter Biden to have Secret Service protection? Seriously, I want to see if you guys know what my big reasoning is here. But I 100%, I mean, Laura's talking about what a waste of money it is, all of that. I get all the arguments. Do you want to pay for Hunter Biden's Secret Service protection? I'm sure not, but I totally want him to have it. I can't stand that I have to pay for it. But why do I want him to have it? Okay. People are talking about they'll Epstein him so we can try him. I don't want to make a martyr out of him so we can bring him in. Okay. All those are valid reasons. I don't want, folks, he had security clearances. His dad talked to him about everything. He's got national security secrets. I do not want Hunter Biden being picked up and all that information sold on the open market that they can get out of him. Not that he wouldn't sell it anyways, but I don't want him captured. Does this make sense to you? I mean, I know it sounds kind of crazy that I am lobbying for Hunter Biden to receive Secret Service protection, but I 100% am. I mean, folks, I'm just not okay. He needs to stand trial. I mean, the pardon is a joke. Okay, it was all signed with auto pen. All this. Well, maybe not his. Who knows? Maybe the Hunter Biden pardon wasn't. But yeah. So people are saying you're 100, Neil. So yes. Okay. Good. So you guys understand what I'm getting at here. So she's upset about this, understandably so, but let's get back into more of the meat of this. So I decided to take my investigation international and matters into my own hands to prove the media detractors wrong and expose this egregious waste and abuse of U.S. taxpayer funds. Now, whether Hunter Biden should be in Cape Town, South Africa, that's a whole other issue. But, you know, I can also exclusively confirm the U.S. Secret Service is being forced to protect Hunter Biden, his wife, Melissa Cohen, his second wife, and their child, Beau, as they shop at high-end stores and live in an oceanside villa in Cape Town for the next 6 weeks to 3 months. Okay, again, on 3/5/25, just 9 days ago, Hunter Biden signed a declaration that he and his lawyers submitted to a federal court in Los Angeles, California, under oath with the penalty of perjury, in which he said he is broke and millions of dollars in debt. Now, despite claiming poverty, Hunter is living the high life in one of the most expensive neighborhoods on the continent of Africa, all while being protected by the U.S. Secret Service. Okay? I can confirm via my on-the-ground investigation that the U.S. Secret Service is working with the U.S. Embassy in Pretoria, South Africa, to provide U.S. taxpayer-funded protection for Hunter Biden and his wife during their entire time in South Africa. And his Secret Service detail includes 12 agents per day, 4 agents to protect Hunter and his wife every 8 hours in 3 shifts, for a total of 12 Secret Service agents every day on your dime. Here's a couple photos my contacts and I captured of Hunter Biden with one of his U.S. Secret Service agents this morning in Cape Town, South Africa. Hunter's wife was out shopping at high-end stores when these photos were taken. You can even see the timestamp on our photos below and the South African license plates proving these photos were taken today in Cape Town, South Africa. More to come. Okay, so follow Loomer for more on this. But here it is. Here's Hunter, his Secret Service agent. Okay. Here they are, just cruising around there. Good old. So here she's got the course. Remember, I covered this story a little bit ago. He said he was broke. Hunter was broke. He's broke. How can he be rolling around in South Africa? Now, I have another idea. Actually, just came to my mind, because as much as I want Hunter Biden protected because of the information he carries, because of his because of his security clearances and all of that, why don't we just make it so that if Hunter decides to travel internationally, he has to pay for his own security because he obviously has the money. He's not so broke. Now, I don't doubt the fact that the guy wastes his money like mad. That's not it. But how much money did the Biden crime family take in? Remember when what did he get paid, folks? What did he get paid, Zero Experience Hunter, to be on the board of Burisma? Do you guys remember the dollar amount? Was that $750,000 per year? And then they had that $5 million deal. And then there was the Rosemont Seneca. It's tough to remember all the fraudulent activities of Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and the Biden crime family. Okay. But I'm decompressing here, folks. Okay, but hold on. In fact, let's I want to remind you guys of this, actually. Let's go into here. Yeah, there we go. Let's add this to the stage. So this out of CNN. This is old news, okay? This is from 2021. Is Hunter Biden's art any good? This was CNN back in 21. Listen to this. Hunter Biden has been many things over his 51 years, but in the last few years, at least, he has been an artist. Because, man, that's what I think of when I think of Hunter Biden. Artist and con man. For years, I wouldn't call myself an artist, he told the New York Times from his Los Angeles home and studio last year. Now, I feel comfortable saying it. Hunter's art has of late received a lot of attention for all the wrong reasons. Some of his pieces are set to go up for auction, and the White House has been forced to deal with ethics questions about people buying the artwork for huge sums as a way to curry favor with President Joe. 2 sources familiar with the sales arrangement told CNN that buyers will be anonymous, and Hunter will never have any knowledge on who even bid on his pieces. Okay, honestly, people, who believes that? Seriously, who out there in my loyal audience believes that Hunter didn't know, that this was all done in such a way that nobody knew. Oh, hey, while you're chatting in with that, let me mention my sponsor really quickly. MyPillow, mypillow.com. Use promo code Lumberjack for big savings, folks. We actually have the My Crosses are at 30% off with my promo code. You can also call the 1-800 number, 800-568-2865. Again, that's 1-800-568-2865 for the best sleep products available. All right, let's see the comments now. Nope. Great idea. He can pay for his own Secret Service. Yes, but this is ridiculous. I mean, there's no way that he didn't know. Ethics questions aside, though, I was interested in something different. Is Hunter Biden's art, well, any good? So I reached out to Sebastian Smee, the Pulitzer Prize winning art critic for the Washington Post, to get his evaluation of Hunter Biden, artist. Now, folks, I want you to remember, we are literally talking about CNN, only to the right of MSNBC on mainstream news networks on TV, and the Washington Post, the absolute most garbage, trash piece of paper, along with the New York Times, liberal commies in the country. Okay? Our conversation, conducted via email and lightly edited for flow, is below. Let's start simple. Is Hunter Biden's artwork any good, aesthetically speaking? Smee. For me, not really. I've only seen it in reproduction, so I'm sure I'm missing a lot. Texture, layering, details. Parts of them look technically impressive, but the style is eclectic in a way that makes his work feel neither one thing nor another. Most great artists, whatever style they make, have been trying to make art all their lives. They're fully devoted to what they do. To me, Biden seems a bit of a dabbler. His work has the feeling of an afterthought. It doesn't feel like it needed to be made, except perhaps in a therapeutic sense. I have no trouble with that. It's as good a reason as to make art as any, but if I were a museum curator, I would struggle to find compelling reasons to share it with the public. Cecilia, how has the art world reacted to Hunter Biden, the artist, particularly given that he has no formal training as such? Smee, mostly a shoulder shrug. A few people probably sniffed the chance. That's so funny, folks. I hadn't read that part. A few people probably sniff the chance to make money from his notoriety. Do you guys get it? I can't. Snoop, exactly. Okay, let's go back to it. Most people probably sniffed the chance to make money from his notoriety, but for the most part, people with influence in the art world are looking at his work and thinking, nothing much to see here. But amazingly, folks, Hunter was able to sell that artwork for big money. But now he's claiming again, amid money woes, okay? He has won the bid to drop his laptop. So this just happened today. Hunter Biden won the bid to get rid of the laptop suit, folks. So there you go. There's justice in America right there. And this is odd too, because you need to understand that Garrett Ziegler was the defendant in this civil case that Hunter Biden had brought against him. And Garrett Ziegler wanted the case to continue. Why? Because Garrett Ziegler said the whole case was a phony and a fraud, and he wanted the case to go on so that Hunter would have to pay his legal bills, because Ziegler had to invest tens of thousands of dollars in attorney fees and take time out of his life from this frivolous suit brought by Hunter Biden. Okay? Okay, hold on. I got to bring in some comments here. Nobody knows that joke. Thanks, John. Oh my gosh. Hey, I've got to thank a few listeners here really quick here. I'll get right back to it. But I had a bunch of listeners PayPal me today. So I want to just mention this, being my demonetized channel, they said, hey, we want to support you, Neil. So here we go. Janine Clavel sent me some money over PayPal. Let's see. Who else? Sharon Wall sent me some money over PayPal. Who else sent me money? There's all kinds of it. Ann Bigger. Oh wow. And that's an automatic payment profile. Wow, thanks, Ann. So a number of people had Shoshay 5, that was Helen Weaver. So there were some others too from the day before, but thanks so much. Those links are in the description if you see fit. There's Cash App, and the other veteran biker had Cash App me today, $10. So I appreciate it all, folks. Like, you know, whatever. You don't have to, but thanks to those that do. I'll put the 2 links for Cash App and PayPal in there if you want to use those. They're also in the description. But this is so funny to me, Hunter and his art. But it's not funny that he won the bid to drop the suit after claiming he's too financially strapped to continue the legal battle. And again, remember, folks, this was under penalty of perjury. In the court documents, he stated that he didn't have the money. And I get the fact he can't sell his art because he can't peddle his influence, and his art sucks, as we just read. But a California judge granted the former first son's request to dismiss his suit against ex-White House aide Garrett Ziegler, in which Biden accused Ziegler of illegally accessing his computer to distribute personal information online. Okay. Ziegler, former aide to trade advisor Peter Navarro, attempted to block the case from being dismissed in order to pursue legal fees from Biden. In court papers filed last week, Biden said he didn't have the financial resources to continue litigating his case. He claimed his income decreased significantly since 2023 and said he was struggling to find a new home after the California wildfires in January left his rented Malibu house unlivable. His rented Malibu house, but he just can't pay the fees to keep the case going. In fact, he's so broke, he's over in Cape Town, South Africa with his Secret Service detail. Biden said his income came largely from sales of his art and his memoir, Beautiful Things, but that business has been slow. Okay, he sold 27 pieces of art at an average of $54,000 a piece, folks. But since then, has sold only one piece for $36,000, and that was to a family member, I do believe. And then his book sales plunged. So, yeah, we know that that Hunter Biden's money did not come. Okay. Oh, here, I'll hide the current comment here. I've left it up there. Anyways, we know that Hunter Biden's income did not come mainly through his art sales. I mean, there was the money laundering aspect of his art sales, but he was getting all that money to be on those boards, all the money for selling influence in the Biden crime family. It's all out there. Rosemont Seneca, all of this. I mean, it was China, it was Ukraine, it was Russia, it was everywhere. They were selling this stuff, selling out America. That really ticks me off. You know what, folks? That they didn't sell out America for more. At least if you're going to sell out America, ask for billions, not a few million. You guys understand that? I mean, not 5 million here, 5 million there. I mean, when they're selling out America and the U.S. taxpayer, if that doesn't piss you off, I mean, it's bad enough that we get sold out. It's even worse that we get sold on the cheap. My gosh, drives me nuts. It's an insult. Anyways, keep fighting the good fight, folks. I don't know. I mean, I hope the Justice Department pursues this in some way, shape, or form. I know that he got this preemptive pardon for other things. I mean, he got this pardon that covers every and anything. I mean, it's just the weirdest blanket pardon of all time, but it's bad. Anyways, keep fighting the good fight, folks. If you haven't, go watch the video I just dropped on Greenland. You're going to love it. Okay, it came out about an hour ago. All right, we'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.